There's a lot happening within the city of Philadelphia, New York City, Washington, D.C., and around the world. And there's so many top stories. I don't get a chance to record every one, to bring every one of them. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do my best to try to cover as many of them that I possibly can. So having said that, let's talk about the story right now that is making headlines in the city of Philadelphia and around the country. Former Philadelphia police officer Mark Dial on Thursday was sentenced, then immediately paroled by the judge for shooting and killing Eddie Azaria in Kensington back in 2023. The Inquirer spoke with Azaria's family after the decision was made. They have been outspoken about their disappointment in this incident. Quote, unbelievable, end quote, said Azaria's aunt, Anik Cantron. I have a video here with Philadelphia District Attorney. Wait a minute. It's a video here with the Philadelphia District Attorney addressing this along with the late Azaria's family. So take a look at it. It's real. I can't make this up.
Jail time. Oh my God.
Of course we would. I mean, if it was me and I would have committed this crime, I would have been years. I would have been doing life in prison. You wouldn't have been. So he was a cop, so he gets the okay. But that's where they messed up at, because now you're telling everybody, okay, I'll go ahead and get shot, and the cop's gonna walk off. Because right now he's walking out with his family. We need to go to a cemetery.
This case obviously was a terrible tragedy, and in a big sense, there's no winners or losers here. But the judge did the right thing today. He gave justice to a good man with a great family, and a police department that unfortunately has to do some impossible things every day in the line of fire. And we're just proud to represent him, and we can't be more thankful for the result.
I mean no disrespect to the court, and I say this sincerely when I say I am deeply disappointed with its outcome, which is not just below the bottom end of the guideline for a defendant who did not accept responsibility by pleading guilty, who went to trial anyway. It's way below the bottom end of the sentencing guideline. A person who already had about 10 months in was given 9 months. 9 months to 23. Not even a state sentence, county sentence. Go home now. Officer Dial stands convicted of a criminal homicide that will disqualify him from being a police officer anywhere in the United States, and it should. He also stands convicted of a charge that will prevent him from possessing or owning a gun for the rest of his life, and it should. The part that is, of course, difficult is that some of us really do believe in even-handed justice. And especially in light of the indisputable long pattern of this judge leaning toward lengthy sentences, this one really stands out.
What do you think about the Philadelphia judge that Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner was talking about? The judge who sentenced a convicted officer and then immediately paroled him. Well, now ex-officer. He had a trial. He was found guilty of the murder of Eddie Azaria. So the judge decided to just blatantly disregard whatever the jury had to say about the matter and decided that he was going to sentence the ex-officer and then immediately paroled him and let him walk out. Where does that happen? If someone had murdered a police officer, you know I'm telling the truth, and was found guilty, they are not going to be sentenced by the judge and then walk out of court in the same day. Up in New York City, the trial of Sean Diddy Combs, where he was found not guilty of the most serious crimes and found guilty of the lesser crime, and then the judge decides to keep him in jail pending the sentencing date. He wouldn't even allow him to post his bond or bail. You can't tell me that there is a double standard within the judicial system. It's a two-tier, double standard judicial system. And those who work for the system get preferential treatment, whether they're guilty or innocent, it doesn't matter. Politicians get preferential treatment unless the opposing party is in power. You see it happen all around the country. We're not blind, we're not dumb, we're not naive. There's a lot of injustice that's taking place. I want to know what you think about this particular decision, and I'm going to do some more thorough research about it, of the judge who decided to allow the now convicted ex-officer to just walk out of the courtroom and immediately be paroled. Basically, the judge is saying, I don't give up. That's basically what it comes down to. Let's go to the comment section. Blue Hornet says, insinuating circumstances. Yash says, looks like a legal matter going on. Yeah, that's a legal matter going on. Blue Hornet, did he get time served? No, the officer didn't get time served. He was immediately paroled. And I'm quite sure it was whatever type of parole he had, it was probably a slap on the wrist. Let's see, I wonder if it's an elected judge. Yes, it's a judge who has been elected to sit on the bench. You know what? I agree with you people. They shouldn't vote for him or her next time. They should not. And these are things that people must remember. They got to keep a record. See, politicians cannot be in office if people stop voting for them. That's the problem. And then real, genuine, authentic politicians, they don't get the support that they deserve to be out on the front lines fighting for you and for myself. So there you have it. Former Philadelphia police officer Mark Dial was sentenced and immediately paroled for killing Eddie Azario. And the sentence fell years below the state guidelines for his conviction for voluntary manslaughter. So he gave him a lenient sentence and let him walk out of the courtroom. All right. I've got to go and prepare for some other stories, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrone Bowman Live, thank you for watching. I want to thank right now the 1,920 people who have subscribed to this channel. And we're on the road to getting 2,000. And hopefully some more will subscribe before the day is over so we can get those numbers up to at least 2,000. Okay, till next time, never surrender, never quit.